Jimi Hendrix, do-do-do. Okay, my heart so many times I stopped keeping track. The wind is in the sun. Wherever it is. Is that Michael B. Bled? Yeah. I'm crazy out of the moon.
I'm a pussy. I'm sorry. I grabbed Joe's keys. Joe's is my loving husband, partner, all those things.
Husband.
Instead of mine. So I don't have the key. Hey, you have a space key, right?
Yeah.
Because I grabbed Joe's car keys by accident this morning, which doesn't have the space key on it. So if you can just bring your key. Joey and I just got here.
Okay.
Alright, what's on the agenda you made?
2 weeks from now? Or
Yeah.
2 weeks would be Friday, but there's a lot of competition. So
Friday the 3rd?
Thursday the 9th.
Let's do it, right?
Yeah, Thursday the 9th.
Gives us another week and it's not on a Friday.
Then we have to get another single mixed by Alex Garcia Rivera and Medford. We have to pick a date to do that. Then we have to figure out the timeline for our upcoming EP. Hair dryer, barely knew her.
Come here. Come here. Give Daddy a sip.
You look like the star of Jumanji right now.
I look like the star.
Yeah, dude.
I'm on a safari or something.
Yeah. Like that. The noise that they saw you.
Take it.
Take it?
Please like and subscribe to the Window YouTube channel. And become an official VIP supporter of Window on Patreon. This will give you access to ad-free episodes and exclusive content that only VIP supporters see.
Would you look at that?
This cart.
Look at that, Somerville. They introduced a new voice activated system in this. So when I say close, it closes. See, that one did it first. I have to say it twice. Close.
Close.
Oh, close.
Close.
Oh, it's C-L-O-T-H.
Yeah, that's what we said first.
Those cloths. Alright, and then what, you have to say two? Two!
Yeah, like, no, it's actually in Spanish. So you have to go, dos!
Dos. It's really close to close.
Yeah.
Cloths!
Sloths.
Moths.
Boss.
Goths.
Mall sloths.
Cool.
Camera, please. Sire.
Try to snatch it.
Try to snatch it.
Try to snatch it.
Kyle Gass is trying to teach Jack Black, like, the ways of being a rocker, and he's like...
Jimmy did it to me, like, out of context. Try to snatch it.
That makes
Yeah.
This is a bit crooked, I see.
Alright!
I just wanted one.
Okay.
Just wanted one.
Alright! I know how a guitar pick, even though it's only for show.
Good job,
That works. I can plug the GoPro in.
Here. Oh, I farted.
I honestly I think you should be even closer.
Okay, make it happen.
Let's go. Next.
Next.
Sorry.
We are here with Mallcops. This is an exciting episode for me, for a window featuring this band, this young band. And a few years ago, a very good friend of mine, Jimmy Del Ponte Sr., he would check in with me. Man, you got to hear my boys, Joey and Jimmy. They're really doing well. They're writing. And I'm like, wow, that's really fantastic. A few years go by. A few more. Got another call. Oh, boy, do you know any producers? And I'm saying, geez, I'm really not sure, Jim. I'm going to have to search on your own. So a couple more years go by, and I hear Mallcops, and I'm blown away. I mean, just fantastic. I wasn't ready for it because I had initially heard the brothers with songs like Stuck in the Mezzanine, you know, when you guys were really young, and Limbo from those first two bands you had. But now we're all grown up here, and we have Joey Del Ponte, Jimmy Del Ponte Jr., Daniel Donovan, and Tyler Graham. And this is Mallcops. Go ahead, you can say hello, boys. Say hello.
Hello.
So very exciting. You guys have 3 full albums out, and you've also released a bunch of singles, and I've been listening to everything. I've been watching the comments that your fans have. I've been watching the live videos you have, and it's just amazing what's going on. This band formed 2015 officially, and who writes the songs? Do you guys write as a group? Tell me a little about that.
Yeah, we write as a group. Yeah, we get together and we write everything. Somebody brings an idea to the practice space, and we write it together, and it kind of starts as a live idea, and we keep playing it until we, feel like it's ready for the stage.
And you guys all get along and write together with no problem? It's like, that's insane.
We do.
We're really lucky in that regard.
Yeah. Sometimes we'll just jam on some random song for 30 minutes straight, and we'll record it on a voice memo, and then just never listen to it back again. We've done that a bunch, and I think we just have a lot of fun writing songs, and a lot of ideas just come from our friendship and just being able to, I guess, mesh with each other musically.
So the band officially formed as Mallcops in 2015, and you had a couple of different members then. Tell me who was in the band at that time.
I don't really remember.
I do. There was one member, Zach Boudreau, who was still a close friend of ours. He was in a different band, and he kind of got pulled in a different direction. Then there was the last one was Drew Morrow, who was on the first two EPs and the first full length we had, and he moved to Portland, so that kind of dissolved his part in the band.
Yeah, me and Drew were in a band in high school, so and then that's when we met.
That's
with
what
Del Ponte's.
I would see me and Jimmy would go see their band and play with them, and I was like, oh, I'm picking up what they're putting down. I want to be involved in that. And I was a fan of Dan and Drew's band, and
Vice versa.
And it worked out that at the time that Drew moved away, I guess we needed somebody to come in.
Yeah. It was also so at that time, Dan was in a band, that band that Joey was talking about was called The Blind Commissioner. And Joey and I were in a band called Stainless, with our friend Lance Mahone. And, some time had passed. I think I was in high school, and I think I quit the Poison Girls Club. And I was just kind of done for whatever reason. I was just
retired.
I was retired, I decided. And then Joey and Drew got together, and they sort of started what became Mallcops. And Joey asked me, this was probably a year or two later, and he asked me to drum for them. So for a brief period, Mallcops was just me, Joey, and Drew. And then Tyler joined. And then since then we had sort of a mix of different people. I think Zach Joe maybe had played before Tyler, I think there's a video of us playing at Gandy Lot
Holliston.
in Holliston, Mass.
Wow.
But it was a very quick, like, you know, it all sort of just like came together rather quickly, and Joey and Tyler were good friends before then. So,
Well, I wanted to ask you, Daniel, did you grow up in Somerville as well? 'Cause that's where...
I grew up in Salem, New Hampshire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Tyler, where did you grow up?
So I grew up in North Conway, New Hampshire, in the White Mountains, so very far. But I was born in Beverly, and my dad grew up in Davis Square. So that's kind of how I just naturally transitioned. When I went to college up here, I knew Joey before I moved up, and Dan and Jimmy before I moved up here. And that kind of just transitioned here.
And Tyler, when did you join Mallcops? What year did you join?
It was probably the end of 2015, I want to say. Maybe early 2016. I kind of forget the timeline. Yeah, so it was about like 10 or 11 years ago. So it's been a while.
Wow. And how about you, Daniel? What do you remember what year you joined?
The end of 2018, because I think I was in the band for like a year before like the shutdown happened.
Yeah. You guys have been together quite some time.
Yeah.
Now, I know the Del Pontes from growing up with their dad. Tyler, what was it like in your house growing up, music-wise? Were there any musicians? Tell me a little bit about your beginnings.
Yeah, so my dad played in bands pretty much most of his life before I was born. My dad had like a really cheap Ibanez acoustic guitar just at the house, and I remember just seeing it when I was as young as 3, 4, or 5, and just seeing my dad play basic chords. He never really, I guess, pursued music as much as I did, but that was my first guitar I learned how to play on, and most of the chords I first learned were from him. He liked Elvis a lot, so in the house it was a lot of like Elvis playing. In Creed, it was both of them for some reason. And then, so like the first music I got into, like as early as 5 years old, was Creed's Greatest Hits album, and then just like Beatles or Elvis that my dad just played on guitar. So that was kind of my transition into it, and then kind of just found punk music and rock music kind of like on my own, just naturally.
Sure. And Daniel, yourself, what was your family like when you were growing up?
So my mom's dad, he was in bands his whole life. Like he was in a band with all of his brothers. There was two of his brothers, and then one of the other member. But they were like a wedding band, party band. They'd play all over town. I don't know if I ever got to see them perform because maybe the band was over by the time I was born. And then my dad, he was in a band in high school before he, started working and stuff. But he was always super encouraging. He got me, I started playing drums in the 5th grade. He got me some drum lessons in middle school, and, it was very encouraging. Like, hey, pursue that. And then my mom, of course, too, like her dad, like our whole family's pretty musical. One of my older cousins was in a band that I really looked up to, and he still is in a band, but it's like way out in Chicago, so I haven't really seen them live yet. But
well, you guys are all extremely lucky to have a supportive family, and boy, you can see where it's come from. It's got that's fantastic. So I want to talk a little bit about your music. I'm a musician, as you guys know, and I just love your stuff. I love it because I was always a big fan of popular music. I hesitate to say pop music because it gets kind of narrowed into a certain phylum. But what I mean is you got these beautiful melodies, and the band sounds great. You guys play so well together. It's like a real magical sort of blend. And you can have virtuosos in your band, and the band doesn't, something about it just doesn't happen. You guys got it. And I'm going to read a quote about your lyrics here. Someone said, Mallcops, great songs. Those lyrics. For me, they project a vision of fantasy reality. I love it. And it's interesting because when I listen to these lyrics, and they're not simple. There's a lot to them. I can see what they mean. The funniest joke you've ever told. Your favorite tracks on that? What is one of? Give me one of your favorite tracks on that record.
80 Reasons Why is my favorite song off that. That's like a song that we don't get to play. We really don't ever play it live. I guess we're at a point where we have so many songs that there's just some that we never play. There's some that we play once a year, and there's some that we've played once in 10 years. But I think 80 Reasons Why is my favorite off of that EP, definitely.
The song Ambulances.
Yeah,
Interesting.
We do play that.
Yeah.
We play that still to this day.
We play that.
In part 3, Mallcops let us in on their unique style of writing songs and how they come up with the parts to play. Also, their Boston Music Awards. All that and more on part 3 of Mallcops on Window, a different kind of podcast. Follow Window on our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, and LinkedIn.